Good day. Mark Dodds, the People's Pub Partnership, one of the pub persuaders, one of the pub professionals, one of the people who knows what's going on. I've been on holiday, so I haven't done any of these postings for a while, and I'm back to it again now, trying to be smooth and cool and persuasive. This one is about a guy called Really. I presume it's a man who's got who keeps posting on my blog called They Got Me Over a Barrel, which is on Blogger. If you tap that into Google, you'll find it. There's lots of stuff on that blog. I've been keeping it for about 10 years, longer maybe. Lots of it's about pubs and the Great British Pubco scam. And really, in my little history of blogging about the Great British Pubco scam, I've often said that the beer tide fails pubs because the rents are too high and because they're charged, this is Tide pubs obviously, they're charged up to double open market price for their beer. Now, this is true, and the context of it is that I was doing 400 barrels a year volume. I would say, for example, I was being charged £150 for a keg of beer, an 11-gallon keg of beer by the pub company. I could walk down to my local beer wholesaler that was supplied with exactly the same beers as I was buying directly from Heineken. I say directly from Heineken through the beer tie. And I could pay £85 for one of those kegs. Now, this person, there's a guy called Really who keeps posting on my blog. He calls himself Nitpicker elsewhere on Twitter. I'm advertising him, aren't I? Why am I promoting Nitpicker, an anonymous, curmudgeonly, nitpicking prick who always comes back and says you can't prove that the prices are double open market prices, that the Tide prices are open market are double those. Sorry, the Tide prices are double those of open market prices, and I've been looking for invoices to show this is the case. And now the fact is, and he also says they're not facts and I can't prove them. He's already pointed out that some a New Statesman. I was interviewed in New Statesman in 2012, I think it was, and I said there on record in the New Statesman that I could go down to the local wholesaler and pay 1,200 quid. So the same beers would cost me £2,000 buying them through the tie. And he pointed out very helpfully that this is only 1.67 times more than the open market price, as if somehow that total rip-off in itself negates my assertion that the prices of Tide beer are up to 2 times those of open market price. Now, he's called Nitpicker, and, well, he's nitpicking. Now, 400 barrels a year volume, I'm paying 150 quid for an 11-gallon keg of X beer, doesn't matter what it is. I can go to that, to the local wholesaler who's never met me in his life. It could be you, right? You could walk into the local wholesaler and say, hello, local wholesaler of beer, draft type, can I buy, please, one 11-gallon keg of your beer that is in stock now, put it in the boot of my car and go away. I'm having a party at the weekend. And they would go, yeah, all right, that's £85, please. And that's it, 85 quid, as opposed to the pub next door that's buying 400 barrels. There's another one, 400 barrels a year. That, incidentally, a barrel is 36 gallons. You can't blog anywhere, can you? There's always somebody parking next to you. This is in the middle of the road. It's right, pulled up right next to me. Double park in the middle of the road. There's no car, anyway, no cars behind, no. Yeah, 400 barrels a year. A barrel is 36 gallons. That's a brewer's barrel. A barrel is 36 gallons, which is 3.2, something like that. 11-gallon kegs. So I'm buying 1,200 kegs a year at 150 quid each. Or I can go down to the local wholesaler, walk in, don't know me from Adam, and say, one keg please, 85 quid. Now, maybe that's 1.67 times, maybe I was paying 1.67 times more, something like that, I don't know. But it doesn't take a lot to work out that if you just go and say, I'll be buying 1,200 of these a year, will you give me a discount? and for it to come down from 85 quid to 70 quid, or 75, or 55, or 60, whatever, less than half the Tide price. This is it. Anyway, I've got invoices together. I make these things so boring and long drawn out. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make it simple and just distill it into the simplest form. Is that it's a huge scam, massive scam that's closing pubs down everywhere, and it's blatantly obvious when you're in it and you know it's happening. Once you've opened your eyes to it, and you see the world very differently once this has been done to you. You do.